Hey, how is everybody out there? This is Marco Polo. I hope y'all are doing great. I'm looking at minimum wage. I'm looking at minimum wage because it is a barometer of how other wages are measured. So if the minimum wage worker makes a certain amount of money and has a certain amount of buying power, somebody who makes double that will feel, or in relation, will feel a heck of a lot better, obviously. But if the minimum wage is kept low, which it is right now, paying double that, which should be the minimum wage, is considered a decent wage in a lot of industries and places. And people actually work for that. They don't mind making that because what's the alternative? Making the absolute federal minimum wage, which is $7.25 right now. It's pathetic. It's very, very bad. So a little bit of what I've been researching here. The federal minimum wage of $7.25 per hour has reached its lowest purchasing power in 66 years, falling over 40% in value since its peak in 1968 due to inflation. It now covers significantly less of the cost of living, with 12 years without an increase, resulting in a 21% loss of value, making it difficult for workers to afford the essential things that they need on a daily basis. Let's cover that. The essential things you're going to need. You have to eat, you have to have a home or some place to live. You need transportation to get where you're going. Now, a lot of people can do it on the cheap. You can walk to work, you can get public transportation, you can live with somebody else or under someone else's roof or in a vehicle, God forbid. I hope you're not living in a vehicle right now. If you are, stay strong, stay strong. So the minimum wage, which is $7.25 per hour, is pathetically low. 66 years. Think about that. How many people out here are 66 years old? Because most of you probably watching my video are under 66 or at least around that age. And think about all the years of your life. Every single year in my life and your life, the purchasing power has been lost. All of them. You can't say there was a year where you're doing better if you didn't get more money, a higher wage than the minimum wage. I see these videos sometimes about people saving and investing on low wages. Low wages yield low results. And I'm not going to say you can't do it, but damn, that hill is high. I mean, that's like trying to climb a mountain versus, somebody just going over a hill who has a higher earning potential, higher salary. So what we need to focus more on is to lift up the people. If we can lift up the people, and God forbid our government or anybody else gives a damn about us, it's very obvious that they don't. And they're leaving us in the dust for the investor class. It's like a class system where they're leaving everybody else behind. And the upper class, that 1%, that 10%, that top 25 and on down, if you're not in the top 25, man, life is so hard out here. It is. And it's just getting worse because for those 66 years that you saw minimum wage slipping, every other thing is slipping. All of it. It's all going down. And it seems to be an accelerated rate in the last 5 years. Ever since, inflation has taken off. It really has. The food prices, the fuel prices, the services, the bills that you get, the housing cost, all of that, way up, way up. And our wages, way up. Not so much. Not so much. It's not keeping pace with the inflation. So literally we're losing money year in and year out. That's why you're seeing so many videos on YouTube about people crashing out and complaining about their life and how they can't afford groceries, and showing you receipts and walking into these Walmarts and all these other stores and just freaking out over these prices. Yeah, these prices are shocking. And especially if you haven't seen, these prices going up in a little while, and you just go to the grocery store or go to buy the same items that you were used to, and bam, it's way more expensive, way more expensive. Anyways, I hope y'all are holding on strong, and we do need to change these wages. They're terrible. Unfortunately, only a few chosen states have chosen to raise their minimum wages using state mandates. The rest of the states, it's like they're supporting poverty. It's like the government, our federal government is supporting poverty. $7.25, and then they're going to tax that. What are you really getting after tax? $6, $5, something? You can't even take care of yourself. You can't even buy the toilet paper to wipe your own, you know what. So stay strong out there. Do the best you can, and I'll talk to you later. This is Marco Polo. Subscribe to my channel. Let's grow this thing together. Like this video. Have a great day.